Cars and Crafts Night at Berlin Raceway. The main event series Outlaw Late Models, the Engine Pro Super Stocks, the Coors Light Sportsman, the 4-cylinders, and the Good Humor Mini Wedges all in action. Things started out with a 4-cylinder division. Nicole DeVos starts on the pole. Hector Garcia sneaks past Kevin Crook and never looked back. A 15-lap perfect green race and his first feature win ever. Hector Garcia makes his way to the victory lane. The Sportsmen were up next in lap number 15 where Kyle Toppin spins in turn number 2. And with that, Josh Fry is able to sneak past his way to the front and to get his first Sportsman win of the season in the Sportsman feature race number 1. The Engine Pro Super Stocks were up next. Talk about some side-by-side battles. Scotty Root, Bob Bliss, Dave Hart going at it up front. But on lap number 14, Will Olmstead and Brian Tillema tangle. They crash hard at turn number 2, and both cars would be done for the evening. At lap number 20, Scotty Root has a mechanical problem. Car jumps out of gear while leading, and he'd have to spend the rest of that race down on pit road. With just one lap to go, Dave Hart spins by himself at turn number 3, setting up a one-car dash to the cash. When it was all said and done, Danny Anderson led the most important lap, the last one to take his second feature win of the season in the Engine Pro Super Stocks. Up next with the Good Humor Mini Wedges, and in the first feature race, Ethan Hoekstra brings home the win. And in the second feature race, congratulations to Cameron Verplank. 4-cylinders back in action for their second feature of the night. Steph Van Horsen gets the early lead. Then Corey Peace shoots to the front, but when it was all said and done, the former track champion Corey Holtzlander shoots to the front in another clean and green 15-lap green flag race. And another repeat performance again, the Sportsman feature race number 2. Josh Fry does it again from the rear of the field, comes all the way back up and wins it to make it 2 for 2 double feature wins for Josh Fry in the 44. The Engine Pro Super Stocks were up next, and Scotty Root spins on lap number 7, but is able to recover and join the field. At lap number 14, a melee in turn 3 and 4. Tyler Sturkett, Tom Chase, Danny Anderson, Mike Speed, and others tangled up. Cars heavily damaged, some worse than others. Some were able to continue, some were back on pit road. 5 or 6 cars involved in a skirmish at lap number 14. Then, in one of the most wild finishes we've ever seen in the Engine Pro Super Stock division, it came down to the final corner. On the final lap, Samantha Jansen, Joe Moody make contact. The car spins. Scotty Root dives down the inside through the dirt, and by inches, the 15 car, Scotty Root takes home a win in the Engine Pro Super Stocks. And to wrap up the evening, for the first time of the season, the main event series Outlaw Late Model Cars in action. On the front row, father-son duo, Andy and Phil Bozell. And then in lap number 24, Steve Needles challenging for the lead. Mechanical problem, spins in turns number 3 and 4, down on the pits, and Needles would be done for the evening. Then, just 9 laps later, Brian Bergaker up front on his way to the lead, runs out of power. Another mechanical problem for him, and he would drop out at lap number 35. Then, just 6 laps later, with no practice and no qualifying, with a previous commitment up north, he makes the drive down, makes the Berlin just in time for the race. The number 37, Terry Seneker, jumps in the car, works his way up, and sneaks past Phil Bozell on lap number 41 and never looked back. Terry Seneker wins the first of 3 main event series Outlaw Late Model races at Berlin in the number 37. Up next week at Berlin, it's the Memorial Day celebration military night with dollar beers and dollar hot dogs, Michigan Blood Drive, and of course fireworks to wrap up the evening. The super late models in action along with the modified, Sportsman, and 4-cylinders. All the details online at berlinraceway.com.